gorgeous fall afternoon in the heart of Texas. No weather to speak of. Sun out, roof open. Yes, yes, and yes. A great day for football at AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Today we've got a Week 5 matchup in store here, as it'll be the Arizona Cardinals taking on the Dallas Cowboys. On the visitor's sideline, Cardinals head coach Jonathan Gannon. His guys currently sitting at 500, 2-2 through 4 games. On the Cowboys side, head coach Brian Schottenheimer. His guys stuck in a bit of a losing streak right now, hoping to... Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. Able to slither by. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. So out come the Cardinals now for their opening drive. They'll be led out by the man from Arkansas, getting the start here, their rookie quarterback.
And he did everything possible to rally his team to a win last week, didn't he? What did he throw for?
Over 450 yards.
I mean, that's a pretty phenomenal performance. So, obviously, he and the offense were clicking pretty well. The other two-thirds, though, that comes into question. Defense and special teams. They need all of them to play better in this one, too.
These are his numbers from last week's contest. And you figure that they'll probably be a big factor in this one as well.
No question about it, partner. We just saw it right there. They want to get him the ball in space and see what he can do after the catch.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 42. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw again. Wide open receiver, complete. 23 yards the pickup there.
First down. It's a gain of 23 yards. First down, Arizona.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Here's a handoff out of the gun. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Early down stuff to put this offense in precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd. It's a quarterback sneak. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
I don't know about you, but I like this call. 3rd and inches, and instead of worrying about getting it back to a running back and maybe there's some penetration from the defensive front, just go ahead and take it and move forward and pick up the first down.
And as we say often, it shows confidence in your offensive line. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and
They'll drop to throw. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down. The kick by Lutz is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
So here are the Cowboys now ready to go on offense for the first time. And led out by their veteran quarterback. He's been around a while. They don't celebrate birthdays for him. They just cut him up, see how many rings he's got around the middle. He has been in the league a long time.
And this is a game for grit, determination, and somehow finding a way not to panic. What a horrible start for them. I mean, they haven't won a game yet. So now, as a quarterback, you're not just talking to your team. You've got to demonstrate to them what they need to do to win. He's got to be the leader by how he plays.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Now a handoff running through the middle. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Second and 10.
Second and 10 at the Cardinals' 19-yard line.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it third and
out of the gun now on third down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Yeah, the Cowboys are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
They'll run. This is Jaden Blue. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
Second and goal at the 9-yard line.
They'll look to throw here. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Big play coming here. It's third and goal.
Third and goal.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. The quick slant caught. That pass play good for 7, but it still brings up a fourth and goal.
We hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game, but it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. Third down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go and make the tackle right away.
And he's not going to get there. They tackle him at the 2. The run is turned away on fourth and goal from the 2. And this Cardinal defense comes up with a goal line stand. So the Cardinals offense back onto the field here for their second drive of the game. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start first and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
They were just trying to give their offense a little more room down near their own goal line. But this is just going to make things worse.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on second and 12. And they'll give him another shot here. And a lost football. And it's picked up by the Cowboys. And they're going to get the football just outside the 10 at the 11-yard line.
Well, that sure started out as a good example of what they call backed up or coming out on offense, meaning you're backed up close to your own goal line. Big-time emphasis on practicing that to try and create some room at no less to give the punter a chance to kick the ball away. It means take care of the ball, try and create some space. They were doing that, and the ball comes free.
Now a first and 10 at the 11. Start out here with a jet sweep. Yeah, he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
At the 11-yard line.
They'll look to throw. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is third and long. Try to set up a screen for Blue. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. This is up and good from Pinheiro. And that will tie us at 3-3. So the fumble recovery had them set up in ideal field position, but they can muster only 3 points out of it.
Yeah, when you're able to force turnovers, especially when it results in field position like they had, you really want to make it hurt. Here, they take the field goal. That's definitely not what they were hoping for.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Arizona's offense back out and ready to go. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal and they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive?
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. That one good for 37 yards.
First down, Cardinals.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 33-yard line.
Here's a quick throw caught out wide. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's his first catch, and it'll be good for 15 and a first down.
A gain of 15. And a Cardinal first down.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. Trying to turn the corner, but they string him out and stop him at the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
These two teams all tied after one. Cardinal football here to start quarter number 2 as they've got it 2nd down and 11. They're going to look to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete.
The 2nd down.
Here is 3rd down and 4. They'll drop the throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Trey Benson, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Cardinals have taken the lead. There are several elements to a well-executed screen pass. This one resulted in a touchdown. It had all of those elements.
Yeah, you're so right, because you really need the rush to almost get to the quarterback, almost get to the passer. Then you've got to get the ball thrown perfectly, whether it's to the running back, the wide receiver, wherever the screen guy is. And, of course, the blocking has to form in front to get him downfield for the touchdown.
Lutz with the extra point. And the lead is now 10-3. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Now Dallas gets set to take the field. In the midst of, well, let's just say a not-so-rosy losing streak. They've got the open week, though, coming up next weekend, so you have to figure this to be a game that they dearly love to have.
Oh, indeed. They have to have this one because that's something positive to take with you when you go away for a few days, and it actually releases your mind. If they lose this one, that mind stays cluttered the entire time they're away, and they've got to scramble to get back in sync when they start playing again.
And he's got his man on the out route. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. From the 46-yard line, a 2nd down and 6. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. 3 yards yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on third down? Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Third and 3.
On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10. On play action, they'll throw. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Cards are going to get it back here just past the 35. Just a lot going on there in the middle of the field, and this one winds up a turnover.
Yeah, the runner crossing route here, and the idea of it is to get defenders confused about who to go with. But if you throw it too early, sometimes it's your quarterback that gets confused, and here he throws it into coverage and gets it intercepted.
Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He had the short touchdown pass on their previous drive, and they'll begin again here on first and 10. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Arizona.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Now second and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Throwing left side, it's complete. 22 yards there, a first down.
First down. A gain of 22 yards. First down, Cardinals.
Now a toss here, short side. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. Second down and 3.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up second and 3.
They'll set up a throw. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. The Cardinals on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. They're looking at third in the nose of the football. They'll go with a keeper. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first. Give him 2 on the play there. And the Cardinals are going to have it now, first and goal. Back to throw. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. Second and goal from inside the 5.
A gain of 3. Brings up second and goal at the 4-yard line.
Hands it off out of the gun. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He lost 4 there, and it's third down.
Brings up third and goal.
Looking to throw. And he's going to be dropped. Back at the 15-yard line. Call it a loss of 8 there, and it's going to lead to a fourth down. Fourth and goal.
Third and goal, they decided to throw for it, but how about the play defensively? Couldn't find anyone open, left him nowhere to go with the football, had to absorb the sack.
Now Lutz for the field goal try. From the left hash, just a 32-yard attempt. The kick by Lutz is good. And they will stretch their lead to 10 now at 13-3. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
Here's the Dallas offense now, heading back out onto the field. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done, because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. Second and 14. Now throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete. The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 14. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he comes back with one complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 29-yard line. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
Yeah, these are the types of plays they're going to need to hit on if they're going to get back into this game. It hasn't been the greatest of first halves, but this is a nice throw here on 3rd down, and they keep the drive going.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Back to throw again. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Again, he'll drop the throw. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 10.
Now back to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Eddie Pinheiro on now. This just a 35-yard attempt from the left hash. The kick by Pinheiro is good. And they will cut the lead back down to a touchdown now at 13-6. So another good job defensively, because they've allowed 3 trips into the red zone, but only the 2 field goals.
Yeah, that's the bend but don't break, isn't it? And they really didn't get broken at all, because if you're running off the field having allowed 2 field goals and 3 trips in the red zone, you've actually come out ahead.
And further over the other side, the offense, they'll hope to cash in for 6 next trip. The Cardinals offense and their big play wideout getting ready to get back to work. And it may be time for this defense to start throwing a second defender his way, because whatever they've done, it has not worked in this first half. They'll try and start this drive in the air. They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. 2nd and 4. They'll get this complete to Calvin Austin. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. That's caught. It's Austin left side. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Open man here is Benson. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here, and now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
They'll look to throw again. He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Cardinals will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. There was a lot of zip on that pass, and baseball might have called that a frozen rope.
I like it when you bring the diamond into the game. I'm going back to the gridiron. Had some heat on that bad boy. Sometimes you throw a touchdown pass, and sometimes
you throw, what, a touchdown strike?
There you go. That's my man, in concert.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30. And the Cowboys going to go on offense one final time in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. Second and 9.
Complete to number 36. Out of bounds at his own 48-yard line. 1 yard gain.
Back to throw here. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. That is caught. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. So this will be spotted on the midfield logo. It's a 58-yard attempt. And that is no good. He gave it a good run. That wasn't more than a foot or so wide to the left. But a flag is down here, so hold on. Let's see what this is about. Okay, so the personal foul penalty, and those are some important yards lost right there.
Yeah, it all comes down to discipline, doesn't it? And every team tells us that they coach it, they preach it. In this case, it slipped a little bit.
So halftime straight ahead. It is time to join our good friend Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the third quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Scott, thank you very much. We are ready to get started here with the second half. Oh, good move. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30. The Cowboy offense set to go to begin this third quarter. And they're on the short end of the scoreboard here. Charles, what adjustments, if any, do you think they need to make for the second half?
Well, paraphrasing the gold medal hockey winning coach Herb Brooks, I just say you continue to play your game. They had success doing it in the first half, so make sure you keep getting the ball to your playmakers, a little bit more to the perimeter perhaps, but above all, play your game.
Right back to him on first down. And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second.
On second down, they'll run it here. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. A loss on that play, and now third down gets tougher. Third and 6. He'll look to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. So into Cardinal territory now. It's first and 10 at the 27. They go with blue between the tackles. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. From the 20, here's second down and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 20-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him.
The passing game's been struggling a bit today, and that was the latest example. Haven't been getting much yardage out of it, and now on his back after the last play, he faces 3rd and long.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this is incomplete. Oh, that looked like a sure 6 points, but he could not get that to stick, and that is a golden opportunity wasted there. And this is up and good from Pinheiro. And that'll make this an 8-point game. So they were facing the deficit coming out of the locker room at intermission, and at least they're able to get the field goal to cut into that deficit.
Yeah, now your offense feels pretty good about itself, right? A little bit more up to speed coming out of the break. You turn to your defense now and say, hey, we got 3 there. We're chipping into the lead. Can you help us out? Hold it. Let's get the ball back for us.
Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over. Looking to put a drive together. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. 1st down.
16 yards. And the Cardinal 1st down.
They'll look to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Touchdown, Cardinals. A great play there. 50 yards. And the Cards go up by 2 touchdowns. Well, partner, I mean, if anybody was still questioning whether or not he had an NFL caliber arm, I think you can toss that right out the window. That was a heck of a throw right there.
I would agree totally. Question it no more. This rookie, big-time throw right there. Great poise, stepped up, trusted he could lay it in there perfectly, and he knew that his guy was going to make the catch on the other end. Nice collaboration.
Looks good on the extra point. And the lead is up to 15 now. The Cardinals set now to kick this one away, and off we go. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Dallas offense set for this next drive. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder. It puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Gets it underneath to Blue. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And this will be caught by his big wide receiver.
Cowboys 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17. 12 more yards there and another 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the first down. A nice run right there.
And he'll take this one down near the 15. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
He'll look to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. A good decision in the end to pull and run. Gets him 9 yards in the first.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. On the RPO, and he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
Hey, you're down on the scoreboard, but now your offense is in close, and this is where, as a quarterback, you say, I've got to make a play here. Doesn't matter whether it's a pinpoint throw or a scramble like this one. He takes matters into his own hands and delivers a touchdown run.
Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And that will get him one closer.
19.
The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Cardinals offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he had it going in the first half, that's for sure. He's really had his way with his secondary. They've been powerless to stop him. And he'll look to keep it rolling right here. There's that man again. It's complete. 2nd and 6. They're going to look to throw. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down. He needed 5. He got it barely, as it will officially go down as a gain of 5 yards. They'll drop to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And he's finally taken down, but not before he reaches the 14.
That's another Cardinals first down. It's a gain of 48 yards.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9. 9-yard line, 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the
They'll look to throw here.
2nd and 6.
Touchdown, Cardinals. A great effort there. With his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Cardinals are able to add on to that lead. Well, partner, he has carried them in this ball game, throwing the football. All 4 touchdowns through the air, and that's really helped them get this nice lead.
And I know it's a team game, but right now, he is truly the focal point. Every touchdown his team has so far has been a result of his arm. How about him throwing it downfield, creating big plays? I don't know how you slow him down unless you can make him uncomfortable in the pocket.
And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. The Cowboys offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And as you take a look at the numbers, you have to imagine he was the topic of the halftime talk for this defense. We've got to find a way to slow him down. That's probably what they're saying. But nothing that they have done has worked so far. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
2nd and 10. At the 38-yard line.
Back to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down. Here's Brian Anger now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. This will be fielded at the 17. It's a return of 5 following a punt of 42 yards. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly, because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still 3rd quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
It's a pickup for 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Arlington. It's Cardinal football. They're also out in front of the scoreboard as we get set for the 4th. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line.
Cardinals, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. The 20. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
1st down. A gain of 33 yards on the play. And the Cardinals 1st down.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he dropped it about the 11 after only a yard.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9 now. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. The Cardinals on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This will be 3rd and 5. Austin's got it left side. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that'll bring up 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the 1st down as he's tackled at the 2.
1st down. 1st and goal, Arizona.
He's going to try and take off with it. And he is not going to get through here on try number 1. They stop him at the goal line. 2nd and goal from the 1. They'll try to run this one in. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. A great play there. His 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Cardinals look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Lutz with the extra point. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. A 10-play drive that time. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And you hate to see this for them, but they're looking at yet another loss to begin this season. Things really going from bad to worse as they trail here starting this drive 1st and 10 in the 4th quarter. So the completion good for 7 there. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
They'll set up to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
1st down. 1st and 10.
Back to throw now on 1st down. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it'll be second down.
Gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the Cardinals' 47.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Now he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Look in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's taken down inside the 30.
First down.
Back to throw again. And he's got his big wide receiver complete. Second down and a little more than a yard here.
Gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 20-yard line.
Now back to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. When in doubt, do it yourself as he keeps it for 3 and a first down.
18-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. Got a man and he hits him in stride. That was the 9th play of the drive, and they pick up 9 yards with it.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. Give him 2 yards. That sets him up 1st and goal.
I think I like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
They'll set up a throw. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. A big loss there of about 7 yards on 1st and goal. So now it's 2nd down.
Well, partner, you and I will be headed to the airport. But after this game, when it's interview time, someone's going to ask this quarterback what hurt worse, the interceptions or the sacks. His whole day, it's been rough. Barring a miraculous comeback, this offense isn't going to win this game. But he's probably going to say what hurt most is the loss.
4 yards on the pickup. It's now 3rd and goal.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on 4th and goal. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. So that's the 2nd time this game they've given it up on 4th down. They're now 1 for 3 on 4th down conversion tries.
But they must feel good about what they're doing, right? They continue to go for it on 4th down. Give the defense a lot of credit, though. They've stopped them 2 out of 3 times. Usually, you have 4th down plays that you have dialed up and ready to go, and you think are going to be successful. Not so far in this game.
And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. Here's 2nd and 10. On play action, they'll throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds.
And it's 3rd down.
Looking to throw. Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete. Here comes the Cardinals punter now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter. They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. They call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. And they'll run the option to start the drive. A good cover defensively as they get to him just beyond the 45 after the juke.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
He'll decide to keep this once more. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. They need 2. Here's third down.
No gain on the play. Makes it third.
Back to throw here. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2. From the gun, they'll try to run it. He'll take this to the 46. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
2nd and 7.
So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score. Throwing now, and it's complete. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
It's a gain of 3.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. That is caught. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Open man right side is his running back. It's complete downfield.
It's a gain of 27 yards. That's another Cowboys first down.
They'll look to throw again. This is caught. A gain of 7 that time. 2nd and goal.
To number 87. A gain of 7 brings up 2nd and goal at the 1-yard line.
He'll look to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. It's their quarterback. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cowboys have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed, but if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively there, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know, you
doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
I fly out to Miami and I'm eating like a dog. I go to Miami just for dinner.
So they go with a pass, and it works there on the 2-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts passing versus running on 2-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational. You have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball in a 2-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
And he's got this down to the 35. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as the clock will stop with 1:06 left to go in the game. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. And they get up on it quickly and spike it with just a little over 50 seconds to go. To throw now on 2nd and 10. And that one going to wind up incomplete. Nearly an interception in the end zone. Probably should have been. 3rd down coming up.
10 yards to go.
He'll look to throw. And to find the open man. That's complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 12-yard line. And he spikes it here with 35 seconds left. 12 yards between them and the end zone. 2nd and 10. Back to throw. To the back of the end zone, but too high. Over everybody and incomplete.
You get into these 2-minute drill situations, and you often got tired legs on the offensive line. But these defenders, they've been rotating in and out, and they're a little bit fresher and quicker.
And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. So with under 30 seconds to play, this is the game right here. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
Down to a knee. Here's the Cardinals look to let the clock roll. Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout. But instead, they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
Hey, Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one, because when you have that much scoring and it still comes down to a one-possession game at the end, that's not something we see very often. And in this case, these offenses, they brought it. The defenses, they're going to need some work going forward.
So for Arizona, they move back over 500 at 3-2 now on the year. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Cowboys, the calendar changed. October didn't help as they dropped to 0-5 on the year. And perhaps fortunately for them, they'll get an early bye next week and come back to action in Week 7. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.